On September 1st last year, a team of 16 scientists published a paper that shook the foundations of what we know about the universe. They observed distant galaxies with the James Webb Space Telescope and discovered something utterly surprising. The common understanding was that the universe underwent rapid expansion before cooling down. Then, the first stars and galaxies started to form, during a time we call the Dark Ages. But here's where scientists started scratching their heads. These ancient galaxies looked as developed as our own Milky Way. It's even much more mature than astronomers anticipated, which could only mean one thing: that they must have existed way before our galaxy. Now, why is that a big deal? Apparently, this finding of ancient galaxies is going to challenge our understanding of how the universe began.
There is a Big Bang, but the Big Bang was not the beginning. People tend to think that if you have a model in which it keeps on going in some sense, and your Big Bang is not the beginning, that you've got to collapse back.
So, a fundamental question arises. Is it time to reconsider what we think we know about the Big Bang and the origin of time?
أولم يرى الذين كفروا إن السماوات والأرض كانت رتقا ففتقناهما وجعلنا من الماء كل شيء حي أفلا يؤمنون. Are they who don't believe unaware that the skies and the earth were once one single entity which we then parted asunder, and that we made out of water every living thing? Will they not then believe? This verse from the Quran is amazing on so many levels. Before we get to its meaning, let's just take a look at something I think is fascinating. Its symmetry. First, this one verse starts with a question and ends with a question. Both questions ask about those who deny the truth of God despite overwhelming evidence for God. Questions don't condemn people, but rather leave open room for them to come to their senses. It's a mercy. Secondly, what does the Quran say in between the two questions? In 7 words, it accurately describes the beginning of creation of the universe from a single entity that rapidly expanded, and follows up with 7 words that accurately describes the completion of the creation with the formation of life from water. So 7 words for the beginning of creation, then 7 words for the most recent part of creation. 2 events that are billions of years apart. Third, the main words of this verse are in the order of the chronology of creation: the skies, then the earth, then water, then life. And fourth, the words Ratkan and Fafataknahuma are exact opposites of each other. SubhanAllah, Ratkan is a noun meaning a single entity and can be interpreted to represent what scientists call the singularity, and Fafataknahuma is a verb meaning and we split them asunder. As mentioned in a previous episode, Arabic words are derived from 3-letter root words called triliteral roots. The root words of these 2 words are Ra, Ta, Qaf, and Fa, Ta, Qaf, Rataka and Fataka. These words not only rhyme, but they are exact opposite in meaning. Again, more symmetry. Rataka means he sewed or stitched, and Fataka means to unravel the stitching and thus let the item burst apart. These 2 words are not uncommon in Arabic, yet they are not used in any other form anywhere else in the Quran, symbolizing that the event it describes is a one-time, unique, or singular occurrence. In the context of the Big Bang Theory, a singularity refers to a point in the very early universe where density and temperature become infinitely high, and the laws of physics as we currently understand them break down. And it is at this point from which the universe began its expansion 13.77 billion years ago.